Now this question says that 200 students in year 11 took a maths text, and Kamni wants to find out whether students in year 11 like mathematics. For her sample, she asked the students who got the highest marks in the test. This is not a good sample to use. Write down one reason why, okay? Now she uses this questionnaire. What do you think of mathematics? Excellent, very good, good. Write down one thing that is wrong with this question. And the other one says Kami also wants to find out how many hours students spend on their mathematics homework. Now, design a suitable question that Kamini could use on her questionnaire. You must include some response boxes. Now, this takes us to a topic I call questionnaires, okay? Now, what are questionnaires? Questionnaires are just means of collecting data for survey. Okay. Data for surveys. Now, the means could be by face-to-face, using of internet, okay, by post or by phone. It just depends. Now, while carrying out a survey through questionnaires, you always have to ensure that you're clear. You don't use ambiguous words that people don't understand, that you're clear enough to the people you want to communicate with, okay, that you're able to bring down the question to an extent whereby you exhaust all options, okay, and always ensure that you're not biased, that you're not leading people to actually a corner where you just get only results that you want to get, okay. You should be able to have options, okay, for a wide range of answers, and that will help make your survey come out very well. Now, if for example you want to find out from students, or you just want to find out what sports do you like, okay, then you have football, then you have a tick box, you have volleyball, you have a tick box, you have basketball, you have a tick box, you have table tennis, you have a tick box, you have all or others. First of all, you have a tick box, you have none, you have a tick box, and you have all. Now this way you've been able to mention maybe the sports that you know, and fine, you may not know all the sports, and you might have people that love other sports that are not listed, okay. Now if you love other sports and they're not listed, you could click others, okay. If you love all the sports, you have an option, you could click all, okay. Now if you don't like sports at all, you could click none. So you see that this actually covered all the options, okay, for a person to select. Now if you have another question this way for your questionnaire, our science teacher is very nice, isn't she? Now what's wrong with this question? This question is very leading, okay. It's leading. You're trying to streamline people to say, okay, the science teacher is nice, so what if she isn't nice, okay. Now let's see the kind of answers you could have. Yes, for sure, of course. Now you agree with me that this is actually leading. You're leading people, okay, and it's biased, okay. You're not giving people a clear option to actually say, okay, she's not so nice, okay. Now you have to give people the opportunity, okay, to express themselves on the survey, to actually say what they really feel about each issue you're going to ask, okay. Don't streamline people to what you want them to answer, okay. Now a better way you could, if maybe you had this, okay, and you wanted to really form a nice answer that will actually cover up for the insufficiency of the question. You could have yes, maybe no, okay, then something like maybe, maybe at times, just create a balance, okay, for people that actually accept or reject. Okay, now let's look at another question. What shoe size do you wear? Okay, now let's say size less than size 5. Okay, and this one's less than size 5. Okay, then this is size 5 to maybe 7, or size 5 to 10. Okay, greater than size 10. Now you've seen that this actually covered all the loopholes. There are no ambiguity or overlapping, okay, in all the figures. If for example I wrote less than size 5, okay, and I start from maybe size 4, now it's going to overlap. Okay, now if I wrote size 5 here and then went here to write maybe, or if I wrote maybe size 1 to 5 here, I went here to write size 5 to 10, it's actually overlapping. What of someone that wears size 5 exactly? Where do you want the person to select, here or here? So always ensure that you don't have an overlap of values. Okay, now with this, now less than size 5, even if you wear 4.5, 4.9, or 0, which is not possible anyways, you select this. If you wear more than size 5, or from size 5 to 10, okay, you select this. Now even if you wear size 10.1, okay, once it's greater than size 10, you'll be able to select this. Now these are the basic things you need to know about questionnaires. Let's take a look at one more questionnaire, or one more question. Now, how many hours averagely do you spend watching TV in a week? Okay, now let's look at this question. Now we're asking how many hours, okay, that people spend watching TV in a week. Remember, we put in a week. That means there should be a time frame. You can't just say how many hours you spend watching TV just like that. You have to use a time frame. You have to be specific. At what time? At what period of time? Okay. And then when you want to form your tick boxes, you have to always ensure too that they don't overlap. Okay, and that they cover up all the options. Maybe you have less than 10 hours, and we'll have here 10 hours to 15 hours. Then you have here more than 15 hours. Okay, something like this now covers up all the options, available options someone would have had. Okay, now this is basically what you need to know when it comes to questionnaires. Now let's look at that question again. Now we're told that 200 students in year 11 took a mathematics test. Kamini wants to find out whether students in year 11 like mathematics. For her sample, she asked 20 students who got the highest marks in the test. This is not a good sample to use. Write down one reason why. Number one, the first reason now is out of 200 students, she just selected 20, which is too small. Okay, the sample is too small. That's first reason. Now she asked all the people that got the highest marks. Now if you want to have a very good survey, you don't just streamline yourself to what you feel it's okay. You should ask maybe people that have the highest marks, people that have the lowest marks, people that just did averagely well. Okay, you shouldn't just streamline it. Okay, it's being asking only people that have the highest marks makes the survey biased. Okay, now let's look at the next question. She uses this questionnaire on her question. This question or questionnaire rather. Write down one thing that is wrong with this question. What do you think of mathematics? Excellent, very good, good. Now, if you look at this question now, okay, they're just saying, what do you think of mathematics? Okay, she's not even asking, how much do you like mathematics, or do you like mathematics, that kind of thing. Now she's not saying excellent, very good, good, and all her answers or her tick box options are just biased. Okay, they are leading. Okay, they're leading you to only select only good or excellent or very good. Okay, and they are all positive, and that's not good. Okay, now this other question says design a suitable question for Kamini, and she wants to find out how many hours students spend on their homework. Okay, now you have to design a suitable question. Now from what I wrote earlier, you could have how many hours you spend doing your homework in a week. Okay, then you now have less than 5 hours. Okay, you now have maybe 5 hours to 10 hours, or maybe less than 2 hours. Then you have maybe 2 hours to about 5 hours, then more than 5 hours, something like that. Okay, you have to be able to cover all the options. Now that's it for questionnaires.